In this video, we're going to cover two new additions to the navigation bar in 3D Coat. The first one has been added as of 4.7.36, and that is the ability to toggle between navigation modes. One allows you to move in a freeform fashion as you rotate about the model. The other is the default, which will rotate around a specific point, and it has a vertical axis. So for example, in the camera menu, you may choose current pick point. And so when I hold the Alt key and click, you can see that little gizmo or widget that is pinned to the point where I clicked. And that is my center point. Now, obviously, you could choose different rotational points, such as world center and so on. But again, it's still going to be a vertical axis. Now, I just want to add a quick tip for anyone who has not yet seen this in other videos. And that is, if you want to use trackball rotation at any given point, you can go to the camera menu under Customize Navigation. You can add a new event and then assign a hotkey or hotkeys along with a left mouse or right mouse button click, whichever you want to use in order to roll. So what you do is choose the event here. You can roll or roll in screen space or any one of these options. But again, we're talking about trackball rotation. I have set it to the period while I left mouse button click. So I hit OK. So I can rotate about my model, and if at any point I want to use trackball rotation, I can use my hotkey, left mouse button click, and rotate. It's probably a good idea to hover center mass of your model. And that way you can have a little bit better range of motion. Okay, and then you can just let it from your hotkey and navigate like you normally would. The next item we want to look at is an icon that allows you to quickly access image planes or bring them in and also invoke the options panel for that particular purpose. So let's click on that. And now you have a pop-up that allows you to quickly bring in reference images along a specific axis. And you can also bring up the options panel. All right, so let's bring in an image for, let's say, the Z-axis. But let's say you don't know which axis you're actually facing down. You can click these axis handles. I'll zoom out. And let's say I want an image plane that's facing down the Z-axis. Okay, you can scale it by clicking a corner point. And you have some widgets that allow you to move it in place. Let's say you have it the way you want it, and you want to remove this guide. You can just choose Close Guides. And if you want to adjust that for any reason, click this again, and you're back in business. You can also assign a hotkey to this as well, so you don't have to reach up into the navigation bar to access it. But you can adjust your inside opacity, overall opacity, and so on. Okay, so that's a quick look at a few of the new additions to the navigation bar in 3D Coat.